All right, welcome back to PNC's News Now, and welcome, Joanna. Oh, what's up with the weather? Is the rain going away, staying?
It's kind of going away. As you can see, today was a little bit drier than yesterday and the other days, right? Although we had some showers and somewhat strong wind today, NWS canceled all the advisory except one. Aviation high wind, and high surf advisories are bye-bye. The small craft advisory is still in effect today. In fact, its expiration date was extended to tomorrow noon. So if you were planning on traveling by boat or if you operate small vessel, please be cautious near the exposed reef or going near the harbors. Earlier this week, it was showery and windy thanks to then tropical disturbance 91W. But as it was moving towards north, this disturbance was upgraded to tropical depression 01W, and it bumped into high pressure like boom, which caused showery and windy weather once again. And now the depression is upgraded once again to tropical storm Macala. Now, Macala is currently located to the northwest and it's moving towards west. The high pressure is located near the northeast and it's moving east. So high pressure is here and then Macala's here and they're like bye-bye. Definitely two weather factors are going apart, and that's why rain and wind has been reducing. But it's too early to think that it won't be rainy this weekend. Shear line is approaching from the north and it's expected to bring some showers. But it's too early to tell when it's going to come. So we're expecting showery, rainy kind of day on Sunday, but it's not for sure. Let's go take a look at some details. Expect cloudy with scattered showers for tonight as well as next 2 days. Notice breeziness is gone as wind speed is calming down. Originally, tonight's wind speed was expected to go all the way up to 30 miles per hour, but NWS lowered the wind range to 15 to 20 tonight. Speed of wind will continue to drop as you can see in the slide. Expect southeast winds of 10 to 20 tomorrow and east wind 10 to 15 Saturday. Temperatures are expected to remain lows around 79 and highs around 83 for tonight as well as next 2 days.
All right, thanks, Joanna. So kind of cool weather, I guess.
Yeah, so they really, when the high pressure and the tropical disturbance, they really made that boom sound. That's where thunder comes from.
That's right.
Oh.
She's actually
I don't think
not
that's
kidding.
where thunder comes from.
No. But yeah, they're saying bye-bye. Just like how I'm going to say bye-bye.
Oh, yes. Bye-bye, Joanna. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for that report. All right, well, the Guam Crimestoppers will be holding a 5K run on January 31st. And today, they and their community partners announced the event at the Guam Visitors Bureau Conference Room. The Crimestoppers program allows residents to call in anonymously with any tips related to any crime that they may be aware of. It's a nonprofit organization founded in 1985, composed of concerned citizens who wanted to make Guam a safer place to live. Guam Crimestoppers is privately funded by donations from various businesses, service organizations, and individuals. Crimestoppers has helped to solve numerous crimes on island, but its organizers say they wouldn't be successful without the help of the community.
These Crimestoppers tips that we receive from the Crimestoppers program, have led to a lot of closures of a lot of cases, and it's a really big success and it's really effective.
Without our media sponsors and our media support, we can't do it alone. And it does take a collective effort for the community, both the government and the private agencies.
Again, the Crimestoppers 5K run is on January 31st. You can pre-register at Hornet Sporting Goods.
The Consumer Price Index is out for the first quarter, and it shows that the cost of goods on Guam has gone up. Meanwhile, Matson has been lowering its fuel surcharge for shipping since November. So when will prices go down? We spoke with Bank of Guam economist Joseph Bradley to find out. The Consumer Price Index for the fourth quarter of 2014 shows that all goods have gone up by 0.6% since the third quarter and 1.8% compared to the fourth quarter of last year. Food has gone up even more. Foods have gone up by 1.8% compared to the third quarter and 6.7% compared to the fourth quarter of last year. So with the recent reduction in fuel surcharges by shipping company Matson Navigation, why haven't prices gone down?
The price of goods don't change instantaneously when source prices change, when source costs change. It takes quite a while for price changes to work their way through the system.
Bank of Guam economist Joe Bradley explains that a lot of the goods that are being sold on the shelves today were in warehouses in October, and they came in when fuel surcharges were at their highest. However, Bradley says retailers are going to want to keep their prices where they are, which is why it'll take competition to lower the prices.
We've seen what happens with the three gasoline companies. One of them lowers the price at the pump by 10 cents, and within hours, the other two do the same thing.
Bradley says the fourth quarter price index is really only showing the very beginning of the drop in fuel prices. He thinks fuel prices will continue to decline, and eventually goods on Guam should decline as well. But when?
I would say that by the second quarter, we should see some more significant decreases in prices for most consumers.
Bradley expects fuel prices to stay low for at least another 6 to 9 months before they begin to climb back up again.
The Trench Fest is making its way to Guam this weekend with a great lineup of musicians ready to bring a new kind of reggae phenomenon to residents. PNC's Rizal Romanes attended.
Good vibes and good music with good people. That's the vibe the Trench Fest is bringing to Guam with a 2-day reggae festival this weekend.
We singing about Kanananika, song we don't know wrong and it. For the kush, the purpose, conking all the bread with all the lamb in it. We in a Guam and me say big things are going. You better know say this a style and fashion.
That's just a sneak peek of what's coming up. Catch the Green performing songs from their new album, Josh Heinrichs, and Skillinja tomorrow, then Iration, Fortunate Youth, and Jordan T on Saturday. Organizing the event, Obros Inc. says the festival will be mind-blowing.
They have packed crowds at the shows that we watched, and we felt their performance was top tier. So they're gonna really put on a great show.
Skillinja and Josh Heinrichs, both from Missouri, say they're in love with the island and are pumped up to perform at the Trench Fest.
All the people showed us so much love, just consistently throughout the whole island, just so much love, and it definitely feels good, and we're blessed to be here having a good time, and we hope to bring like the fire at Trench Fest.
I don't know how Guam gets sound, but you know,
yeah,
every
we're
time
interested to see the crowd and how big and how the response is like.
The musicians bring with them a new reggae sensation Guam has never felt before. All that talent in 2 days, you don't want to miss out.
Guam, come out, look for us, we'll be there, and come and join in. Good music, good people, good vibes, 100% holiday.
one love, smoking to the end of my day.
Tickets are available at Pika's Cafe, 9th Street Rotary, Jamaican Grill, Crowns Guam, all Shell locations, and Kamachili Tree Store. The 2-day festival begins tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Guam Greyhound Park. See you there. Rizal Romanes, PNC News.
All right, and kind of excited about the concert. It's a big concert. Be sure to check it out. Trench Fest.
Yeah.
Sorensen Media Group, of course, is a sponsor.
Yes, I like that guy's name, Skillinja.
Yeah, it's cool. And we were talking about earlier, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of these reggae artists that are of the Caucasian persuasion.
Yeah.
And speaking of Caucasian persuasion, let's check in with Blake with sports.